Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Aaron Lyrics TV. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, comment, like, share. So, today from the news, Daily Ghana News, we have a 6-year-old nurse who sadly details how she gave birth to 4 children with her own father. Her long journey of adult abuse started when she was 6 years old, as her father started doing it with her with the full knowledge of her mother. Just imagine. He will do it, and her mother is aware, and she will watch her father do it, and she will do nothing. In an exclusive interview, she narrates that as if to prepare her for the defilement that she would endure for years. When she was 6 years old, her parents would make her watch them doing it. So this is her mother and her dad. Just imagine. Then later, her father started doing it with her. He did not just end there. He married her secretly, but of course it was not a secret for her mother and other close members of the family. She became her father's fourth wife at the age of 23. So recalling how the adult abuse started in 1965, she says, I was young and innocent, but I can still remember how I was forced to watch them. The worst part is that everyone close to me in my life, including my mother, allowed it to happen to me. When I was 11 years old, my mother's family knew I was being abused, so my mother's older brother, who was a policeman living in Manza, came to our house and took me with him. She recalls how happy she was to be rescued by her uncle, albeit for a short while only. Her dad sent her mom to go pick her up, and she went with two air tickets, one for her and one for the mother, to take her back home. And when she returned home, the abuse continued. To cover his dirty footpath, Priscilla's father never allowed her to associate with friends. So she tells her that when I returned home from Manzo, my father was furious. He later took me to a faraway place somewhere in Kafue, I don't know, Kafue, where I was locked up for a long time. There I became my father's slave, she says. And then the worst part was to happen. At age 19, she conceived and had a child for her father. She had another child for him at the age of 23. And when Priscilla had a second child, her father decided to marry her with the consent of her mother. Imagine your own mother authorizing your own dad to marry you, like, seriously? So although he had three other wives already, a year after having the second child, she had the third one at the age of 24, while her fourth child was born at the age of 27. So she says, after my father declared the marriage with me, I had two more children with him, but no one in the family opposed. Dad started renting me a house where I used to stay with my children and other family members. He would pretend that he was coming to see the children, while in actual sense he was coming for me, and I was not to refuse him because he used to be me, Priscilla recalls. So despite the situation she was in, Priscilla finished school through correspondence. Her predicament made her bitter with everyone, including her children. So in 1990, Priscilla could not take it anymore. She fled home to go live on the streets of Lusaka. This was after 8 years of marriage to her father. In her 8 years of marriage, she tried to run away but failed because she was confined to a house that was heavily guarded. She says, my father knew all my plans. I tried to run away from home many times, but I was always caught. I even became suicidal. I just wanted to die. Priscilla ran into the streets in search of her death, but God spared her life. She spent 1 year on the street of Lusaka, during which she will spend nights either under the bridge in the Kamala trading area or at Intensity bus terminus. It was in 1991 when she developed the courage to report the father to the police. So she tells us, one day I felt enough was enough. I stopped feeling like a victim. Living on the streets made me strong. I told myself I was going to fight and make my life worth. But at the police station, officers chased me because of the way I was looking. They thought I was mentally disturbed because I was looking very dirty. A police officer who was just reporting for work met her outside of the office and somehow took interest in listening to her story. Family was very upset with her for arraigning her father in court, no? But thank God, one day the magistrate invited Priscilla for a meeting where she met a man who was to help her with rehabilitative counseling and financial assistance. And after that, she ventured into cross-border businesses. There, it was during her business trip to Zimbabwe that she met her now husband. They're now living happily, so we thank God for her. But like the video, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, okay? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.